Hey, 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 guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope that life is treating you as it should because guess what? We deserve it. And I don't know, you're worth it. So definitely, as you come in, please like, subscribe, and share. Turn on your notification bells. And if possible, share out the stream because what we like to do here at Be the Difference Clothing is to ignite everybody into wanting to be the difference. And also, you know, being proud that you are the difference in the things that you do and just loving everything about your life, about nature, which we'll be talking about, and about all of the people who include different parts of nature. Hey Patty, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So like always, I like to start off and ask, how is everyone doing? How's your day going? How's life been treating you? How have you been treating life? Because most of the times we think life is giving us, but it's really what we're giving life into our lights. So, how is that going? I know for me, I'm trying to listen to nature a lot more because there are just certain things that you cannot do without nature. First things first, you can't breathe. So why don't we thank God or whatever you believe in for the ability to be able to withstand the oxygen levels that we're receiving? There are people in this world who have different disorders that we don't even know about, nor have we ever heard. But I'm pretty sure there's one person in this entire globe that has a problem with absorbing the oxygen that's naturally for us. Maybe there are more. I mean, strange things happen all the time, but I believe all of these different things happen to different people, i.e., all of us humans, because it's to show that there are other things out here that may be a little bit more pressing, more needing of our attention for some type of sympathy, grace. So just thank whoever you believe or whomever you believe in for what you have currently and what you're going to possess in the near future. As long as you're doing what's good in the eyes of creation, then I believe you will continue to be driven to different parts of life that will be more fulfilling than others. So I'm glad you're doing well. Since we're already talking about it, I'm not going to be here that long anyway. I just wanted to, um, I just wanted to definitely talk about nature. The other day, I was starting to crave a certain root. And I'm telling you, whatever you ask for, you do receive. Okay. I'm going to tie the story together. So I'd been craving ginger, like the actual ginger root. Been looking at it, been wanting to buy it, ignoring it. And finally, one day I purchased a little piece of ginger root, just a tiny piece, because you know ginger root be strong as ever, and that thing could be like sharp too, right? So I got a tiny piece of ginger root, and I said, I'm gangster with it, right? I'm like, you better go all in, go hard, or just go home. So I had taken like this much ginger, and I ate it. Oh my goodness, my whole entire world was on fire. If any of you have ever eaten ginger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've never eaten ginger, I recommend you do eat it, but just try a tiny piece first before, because even a tiny piece is very potent, as if you had a very big piece, which I absolutely had a big piece. And as I chewed on this little piece of ginger root, the juices kept on pouring into my mouth, burning it. But yet and still, I said, for some reason, I need this. Let's fast forward to today. I had a conversation with a holistic specialist, and I was telling them certain things, and they said, "Oh yeah, start eating ginger." I said, "You know what? My body was telling me to start eating ginger to help improve whatever they were saying that ginger would help improve." My body absolutely was saying, "Joy, you need this inside of you." How many times do we crave natural things, natural remedies that your body is telling you to consume? But yet you just say, "Nah, it's nasty." But usually the nasty things in life, the nasty tasting things in life that come in the form of a fruit or vegetable, usually give us the most nutrients that our bodies need to lubricate every organ and to clean every organ that's in our body. So listen to nature. I am not ever going to put out that no one should go to the doctor. But what I am saying is your body gives you trigger warnings. Like when it's overheating, your body starts to tell you it's overheating. Whether you listen to it or not, that is up to you. But if you start using a discerning, let me connect to nature, let me hear what you want to say, let me become a little one with you so I can understand what you're telling me and what I'm trying to tell you. Let me be a little bit more useful to your benefit. Absolutely, we are as useful to nature as nature is useful to us. It is a relationship that we must maintain in order for us to continue to cohabitate on this earth. If we don't start understanding how to plant vegetation the proper way. Now, y'all seen my garden. That garden a little, wild and, wild and wild. But yet and still, nature is very tender with me and says, "Okay, we're going to let you grow. We still going to grow. We know how you do, Joy. But the fact is that you tried. And so we're still going to give you the reapings of the benefits from what you did, what you guys did, because it wasn't just me, okay? I can never handle a garden by myself, okay? Try digging up, please. If you think you can, try digging a hole with a shovel. Please let me see what you're going to say. If you think that you can do a garden all by yourself, try digging a hole. Try digging a 3-inch hole. Okay, try digging a 1-foot hole. Okay. But our bodies are as in tune with nature, but somehow, some way, we become so disconnected from the things that are invisible to us and the things that are green to us. We've been taught inadvertently, or maybe on purpose, that it's better to be cooped up inside of a house with air conditioning flowing in inside your rooms. Instead of getting up and changing the channel, use a remote, and you don't even have to use a remote anymore. You could just audibly speak. While we're wasting so much time, okay, let me not say wasting, because a lot of valuable family time can happen in that time frame. But a lot of valuable family time could be happening outdoors, where we can be giving back the carbon and getting some oxygen. Maybe maybe if enough carbon gets out there and enough oxygen comes in, maybe it'll start flowing better. Maybe we can beat the war on toxic environment if we just show up. I'm just saying it's something to think about. But anyway, while we are so distracted by these electronical devices, we are missing out. Remember the other day when I told you guys how phenomenal it is to see grass growing and grass moving? Grass moves. Grass moves, grass moves. I sat there and looked at a blade. There was no wind, and the blade was going like this. I said, oh my goodness, I had no clue. But why not? It's just alive as you and I. It's green, so that means there's something flowing through it. In order for it to stay green, if it was dead, it would turn brown. Just like how our bodies end up turning brown when we no longer cease to exist in them. When the blood stops flowing freely and the oxygen stops pumping the heart, we become just as dead as a blade of grass. But you won't notice that if you're always inside on your comfy couches watching your beautiful electronical devices with your audible speaking instead of that, or even getting up and turning the channel. What's next? Are we just going to chip ourselves and turn the channel with the chip of our wrist? I said this a couple years ago on Hello World. A couple years ago, I always mentioned how there would be a day when we would be able to answer our phone and just be like this, talking on our phone through our hand. You think I'm joking? Watch what happens. They already have this device that you can put on the side of your head, and it can read your thoughts and answer your questions without you even speaking. Have you seen that? I saw it. What up, Black Guns? How you doing? Welcome to Hello World. Hey, Josh. Welcome. Hey, Tim. What's going on? What I would love for this live to do, for all of us, including me, is for us to get back in tune with nature. Here's another thing. So I was driving and I just had my windows open, smelled the air, and in the air it smelled like rain. And then I looked up in the sky, I saw some gray clouds. I said, ooh, it's gonna storm soon. How many of you can detect when a storm is gonna happen versus just a dark cloud? That happens when we start paying attention. We are such wise beings, creatures, whatever you want to call us, humans. I don't care. We are as wise, but yet we allow ourselves to be dumbed down to nothing, also believing that lie that we are nothing. You think I'm joking? You know how many people who don't follow their potential, who think so lowly of themselves, who like to beat down other people just in order for them to think an inkling of themselves as greater? That's what I mean when I say that we kind of don't even see our beauty. Just reconnect. Have a picnic outside. Even if you have if you have a backyard, there's no reason why you shouldn't be out there grilling as often as you can during the warm months. If you don't have a grill, there's no reason why you can't get to your local park, even if it's one of those parks that are like half a mile long. There's no reason why you can't get in there and just breathe in, breathe out, ground yourself, reground yourself. You want to know what something very interesting as well? So, if you guys Go to one of my shorts where where I'm talking about the vegetables. If you listen in the background, you hear birds chirping. And I was like, oh my goodness. It actually takes me away from thinking about the fact that I'm in an urban environment. It is so peaceful to hear birds chirping. And it's just a nice piece of weather while you're over there harvesting a garden that produced vegetation for you to consume. Hey Terry, how you doing? Nature is life. Talk to nature. I mean, pay attention and talk to nature. Go out there. I don't care what people say. It's time we stop caring what people say, because the more you do, the more they're going to follow the trend. Talk to nature. Say, I appreciate the fact that you are holding me up. I appreciate the fact that you give me life. I appreciate the fact that you give me light and darkness. I appreciate the fact that you give me rain and sunlight. I appreciate the fact that you grow into a beautiful big tree so I can sit underneath you during a beautiful day and be protected from the rays of the direct sunlight in order for me to breathe in, breathe out, and consume the beauty that surrounds me. I am thankful that you provide food and shelter. Had it not been for nature, we wouldn't have these houses. We wouldn't have water. We wouldn't have the vegetables that you eat. We wouldn't have the variety of fruit that we can turn into something to drink. We wouldn't have much. So it's high time that we start respecting nature, listening to its call, and giving back, sowing good seed by not littering, by not cursing it, by not putting big weighted buildings that create income for an exuberant amount of income for a few people. Let's stop shooting things up in the air. Let's stop letting our fuel emissions get to the point where it's putting smoke in the air. Let's stop spitting on it. Let's stop leaving out garbage. Let's stop just being cruel. Let's treat nature like how we treat our animals. How about that? It can't speak back to it yet. It can't speak back to us, yet it actually makes us happy. Dogs do the same thing too. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Please consider adding your respective contribution to nature. Please start telling more people about it. And if you don't want to tell somebody about it, if you don't know how to, then start doing outdoor activities. Plan events outdoors where people have to get used to it. Plan nature walks. Get together with a holistic counselor or a holistic store in your neighborhood and put something together where you can do an outdoor activity where people are learning the differences between plants, soil, how to garden, what vegetables are good to grow in the wintertime versus the summer. What just it's time. It is absolutely time for us to stand down a little bit off of the electronical devices and start going back to the things that keep on giving us life and light and darkness. And I guarantee you'll have a closer relationship with whatever you do, whatever you believe in, whomever you believe in, whether it be God, Buddha, whatever, I don't know. But you will have a closer relationship because now you're no longer distracted by electronics, but you have the rhythm and the breath of the very thing that you don't understand 100% of, can't see, but it's the same family. You are beautiful and amazing. There is no mistake about you. Every single thing that you've gone through in your life, whether good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, does not determine how you fulfill your dreams, fulfill your purpose, and how you live the rest of your life. May you always be blessed. May you be encouraged to never give up. But more importantly, get back outside. Enjoy life. Yeah, traveling is beautiful, but you can travel 20 steps away to a nice patch of grass and tree or your park and just marvel at its beauty. And I guarantee you'll feel like you're on vacation of some sort. I am here as often as I can. We talk about everything and anything. Listen to nature. Please listen to nature. Nature is our bodies. Listen to your body. Listen to what it's telling you. Listen to the precautions that it's giving you. Listen to the warnings that it's trying to relay. Listen to nature. And back, one more thing. Back when I was telling you, God gives you everything you ask for. You ask for healing, He will provide a way. It may not be as traditional as you anticipate, but a way will be provided. If you ask for friendship or love, it may not be provided in the way that you think, but it will be provided. So always look out for the answers to your desires because they're always there. But are you willing to participate? Are you ready to participate? And are you going to be satisfied with the outcome? Even if it's not the way you built up in your head. You are beautiful and amazing. You are beautiful and amazing. You are beautiful and amazing. Never give up. Never quit. Follow your purpose. Even if it's something that you never could possibly come from you. You're the perfect vessel. You're the perfect person for the time such as this. My name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. If you want to follow on social medias, go to B as in boy, T as in Tom, D as in dog, LLC on all platforms. Shout outs to Swoop, there it is, for my t-shirt. Also, if you do like clothing or inspirational clothing, you can go to the website btdillc.com. There's a lot of merch on there that will encourage and inspire you. We just got some new socks that I unboxed. I didn't make it on here, but I would love for you to become a supporter in that way. So go on over to the website, shop for something. The holidays are coming, and just to help the company keep on moving and growing. I appreciate you guys, and I thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the replay. Thank you for watching in live. Until we meet again, have a great day. I am signing out on another episode of Hello World. Yes.